which brings us to this Anthropic versus AI split, right? It's something that I was watching starting Friday and really all weekend long. I assume that we would talk about it early this week. It obviously has been subsumed by the geopolitical news, but it's related to the geopolitical news because OpenAI secured that huge Department of War contract by essentially saying, listen, we're going to follow government laws, not our internal ethics. Meantime, Anthropic gets slapped with a supply chain risk designation because they wouldn't drop their safety guardrails. You're someone who watches the AI trade very, very closely. Just really quickly, what was your reaction to hearing about this fallout over the weekend from Anthropic and AI and the Department of War?
Yeah, I mean, Dario is a CEO who beats his drum. Like, I just really don't think that he cares about what he should be doing as the CEO of a $500 billion company. He truly believes in his company's ethos of he wants it to be all about conscious business execution without all the political red tape noise that comes with providing an intelligence layer of the new AI economy. So I think that the defense secretary designating Anthropic as like the supply chain risk, that is kind of a shock to hear him say, because he's not talking about some company in China. Like that's typically something we hear about Huawei. Oh my God, I always butcher that name. But this is an American company in San Francisco. So I think the dispute is clearly real and is probably here to stay. I think that Dario has made it very vocal that he has two red lines: no mass domestic surveillance of Americans and no fully autonomous weapons. The Department of War clearly wants flexibility in those lines, and they view these models as the commodity layer of their intelligence stack. So if one company doesn't play ball, those go to OpenAI, or if Sam Altman doesn't play ball, they'll go to Elon Musk and XAI or Gemini. Like, that layer is just interchangeable, so they know that and they're fully aware of that. And I think that's kind of what we've been seeing the past couple weeks.
Yeah, it was interesting. Maybe Sam Altman, right? He got that lucrative contract from the Pentagon, but then Dario has Katy Perry immediately post to her social media that she has downloaded, she has downloaded Claude, which is amazing. Supplanting, I think, ChatGPT for the first time in the App Store ever. Sam Altman did admit, though, that the way that they announced the deal on Friday, right after Anthropic pulled out, was, in his words, sloppy and opportunistic. Does it feel like, maybe Anthropic has won the public narrative, but do you feel like Sam Altman has kind of won here?
I think he won the battle, but he might be sacrificing the war. And I think that what I mean by that is he has a clear first mover advantage in consumer mindshare with ChatGPT. But I think you're going to see it over time. That trust layer with AI is going to be somewhat of a moat itself. I think a lot of people outside of our bubble don't view AI as a good guy or a productivity tool. They view it as a bad guy, rich getting rich, blue collar, white collar jobs getting removed, surveillance, 24/7, all that bad stuff they see in a Black Mirror episode. Anthropic could be that company now that is kind of the superhero, like the AI with a cape that is going to fight all the potential negative stream associations with AI. And if that's the case, it's going to be mass adopting. That's exactly what you saw with Claude hit #1 in the App Store the same week it got blacklisted. That's literally proof that this is a plus for consumers. And I also think that Sam Altman realized, like, oopsie, he got a little too greedy. He didn't need the specific in writing of they're not going to be doing this to governments, and he was like fully trusting government on trust me bro energy, where Dario just needed it in writing, and he was a conscious adult, where Sam was, again, like what Sam has been doing. He's the puppy. Oh, I want that, immediately do that, or something shiny, and doesn't really think about the consequences. Not a good look.